Being obese doubles the risk of hospital treatment from COVID-19 and increases the risk of dying by nearly 50%, a global analysis suggests.
Here's a summary of the article.
Being obese doubles the risk of hospital treatment from COVID-19 and increases the risk of dying by nearly 50%, a global analysis suggests. Studies from the UK have shown similar risks for people carrying excess weight, prompting the government to introduce new measures to curb obesity. Professor Barry Popkin, who led the study from the Department of Nutrition at the University of North Carolina, said the increased risks of being obese and having COVID-19 were much higher than expected. Obesity is linked to a number of diseases which also put people at higher risk of being ill with COVID-19. Vaccine researchers should look at how it affects obese individuals, Professor Popkin says of a coronavirus vaccine to protect against COVID-19. He is concerned that a vaccine, when it is ready to be used, may be less effective in a population with a high percentage of people with obesity. With obesity rising around the world and 20% of people overweight or obese in nearly all countries, in the UK and US it's close to 66%. Understanding how treatments and vaccines work in this group is critical, the research says.
This post received a score of 38,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I want to see the same statistics for the overweight category, considering 70% of the adult US population qualifies as overweight, or obese.
The speed of change in the rate of obesity is the most shocking statistic I know of. Just 30 years ago, Mississippi was the state with the highest obesity rate, at 15%. As of 2018, Colorado was the state with the lowest obesity rate, at 23%. Source: edit. I just noticed the note below the chart in the source link. Those percentages are based on self-reported height and weight, so in all likelihood they are significantly lower than reality because people tend to over-report their height and under-report their weight.
Being obese always increased the risk of death.
Wasn't there a study that suggested high BMI individuals were more slightly likely to survive car accidents? Built-in cushioning. Also, I presume people with higher fat reserves would last longer in a famine.
And gunshot wounds.
America makes so much more sense now.
Fat people are harder to kidnap. I guess there are pros and cons to everything. Stay safe, everyone.
Con: they're more desirable to cannibals.
Pro: they splash more doing a cannonball.
Con: much easier to eliminate in paintball.
Pro: harder to eliminate in sumo.
Con: harder to carry out of a burning building.
I had a coworker who was confirmed with COVID interacting with me at work as late as Monday. My boss told me it was business as usual until someone else gets sick. They're not gonna pay my medical bills if I get sick, but I can't just not go to work without exhibiting symptoms. So I got tested today. Now comes the wait.
Make sure you give your boss a face-to-face update on how you are feeling every day.
And cough on your way out.
A little kiss for good luck. A little tongue to be polite.
Where should I apply the tongue? Gently insert it into nature's pocket. Don't take no for an answer.
I am not qualified to weigh in on the subject, but beyond the obvious health benefits there is a benefit to being able to put a patient with lung problems on their stomach. I recently did a test for sleep apnea and I found out that episodes don't happen to people who sleep on their stomachs. I have lost 24 pounds in the last couple of months due to wanting to avoid ending up wearing a Darth Vader mask all night. The COVID-19 thing is a big benefit as well.
First report that fatties like me were having worse outcomes scared me into finally shedding pounds. Down 40 as of this morning and working my ass off, literally, to get down 35 more. Good for you, I know the struggle, keep it up.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.